But eventually, I want to just do everything on Green Balance 3. So, yeah, right now I am, yeah, so I was doing two things at once. Sorry about that. Hi, Keitha. How are you? So I'm gonna be just juicing, as usual, which is my favorite. I'm gonna be juicing celery, and it actually is literally my favorite thing to do because it's so mild, but yet so powerful. So I gotta get it. Let me. I just received two notifications from two different channels. Yeah. So until I get everything streamed, everybody over to Green Balance 3. I'm gonna still be I'm gonna still be going on live on Green Organic Love because I need to get my watch hours up, and also, not a lot of people know about Green Balance 3. So, good morning, peace, love, and hope. How are you? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm well, and yourself? I'm doing good. For a Monday morning, I feel really good. I have a lot of stuff that's weighing on my heart and my spirit, but I know that I've been praying a lot, and I know that it's gonna, this gonna pass. So, um, I don't go all into details and everything about every little thing in my life, but I know that this is gonna pass as well. But in the meantime, there you go. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing my juicing and taking care of my family the way I usually do. So that's just how it goes. But just know that not everybody is always doing okay. So, but it's you are, but you're not. So just know that it's gonna be all right. So it's just another one of those things that you have to make sure that you prayed up on and you continuously pray to make sure that you are mentally sound and stable to do the things that you are supposed to do. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get into this juicing, and hopefully somebody will come back over here. But like I said, I'll be doing celery, and I'm frying some chicken for my family. It's not for me because I have decided to go on my fast because normally when I'm going through, I like to have clarity so that when I'm making decisions, they are the best possible decisions, you know, for my life, for my entire life. So I am going to be juicing all week this week. I'm doing my best not to eat anything, but if it comes to it, because this is an unplanned juicing and it's basically to help me with to control some of my stressors. So yeah, juicing is really good if you just need clarity and focus and you're stressed. So um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week, you guys. Let me get over here and get this. This picture over here is a little bit more clear, and it's a bigger picture. So I'm talking to two different cameras, you guys. So it's gonna bear with me if it looks like I'm looking at another camera because I am. I'm talking. It's like I'm talking to two different people because I'm streaming from two different places. But hold on a second, and I'm gonna go turn over this chicken, and I'm gonna grab my celery. All right, I'm back. Yeah, keep people in prayer because you never know what people are going through. I'm not the kind of person that shares everything. I will share quite a few things, but keep us in prayer because it's rough out here for people. People are suffering and going through, and they want to drag you, drag you on the way. So, welcome to the live Deborah's Glad Tidings. Thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys, by the way, for supporting this channel. It's come a long way. I feel like right now I'm at a standstill, and I think that YouTube is kind of holding back my family members. And I feel like that it'll come through at one point in time because as you get closer and closer to your watch hours and closer to monetization, you will notice that there is a lag. Even though you still grind in the same way, you will notice that there is a lag in uh some things. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. And so that might be some of my frustrations too, because I've been grinding the same way I usually do. But you just kind of sometimes have to take a step back and look at things and don't look at numbers and don't look at others and just do what you've normally been doing. YouTube took like they've been playing with my hours back and forth. And so I've been a little frustrated, but I'm not going to be because they go and they come and they go and they come. And so I'm going to just keep on doing, what I'm doing, and hopefully, something to balance out. Most definitely praying with and for you and your family. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Peace and Love says, yes, life gets hard, but we got to go into life strong, knowing we can get through it and come out stronger. That's true. Hi, AKA James. Welcome to the live. And yeah, you guys are speaking to each other. So far, this juicer is still going strong. And so I have not replaced it. And I am going to be using this one. It's the Cuisinart 1000. And I got my celery all washed up, you guys. I have it all washed up. So I'm excited about getting this juice down this morning. I get excited about my juice. I just do. But I'm gonna get started with it. Also, I might throw in a cucumber because I got a stack of cucumbers over there and I don't want them to go bad. But there's so many benefits. Does everybody know what the benefits of celery are? The benefits of drinking celery. Does everybody know how good it is for you? What it does, the possibilities. I've already washed it. What's everybody's plans for today? Everybody on their way to work? No, ma'am, I don't know. Good morning. Okay, so celery is really, really good for weight loss if you want to, and it really is good for regulating your blood sugar levels if you are a diabetic, and it's really good for if you have high blood pressure. It will help regulate your blood pressure, so it'll help bring it down. Um, it also has compounds in it that are really good for your mental health. So it's supposed to be good for clarity and stuff like that. There's a video that I have posted on Green Balance 3 that kind of takes you through, it's a real quick video, but it kind of takes you through all the different things that the fruits and vegetables are good for. So when you guys get a chance to get over to Green Balance 3, which is where all the good information about just juicing is going to be, and my collaboration with Ellie, when I get it uploaded. I'm waiting for my intro and outro to be made. So once that's done, then I'll be able to make the video, because it won't take much for me to make the video. I just want it to be a good video that could be watched and shared. Can you guys hear me okay, even over the juicer? Can you hear me fine? This is 3 stalks of celery that I'm just going to be drinking just this morning. By using a blender, can use juice as well. I've seen a lot of people use a blender and juice. It's more work. You just, instead of having your juice, you have to strain it. So you just have to strain it over there. And you can, I've seen people have a cheesecloth, just juice and then, or blend it up and then use a cheesecloth to strain it, or some other kind of form of a strainer to get all the pulp out of it. So yes, it can be done. I've seen many people do it. I'll probably be having another juicer giveaway. I already picked two people to give juicers to, and that'll be announced sometime, maybe Friday. I'll make that announcement and everything. So, oh, this is gonna overflow. Hold on a second. Where's my cup? Where's my glass? Okay. So, I'm happy it sounds better. Any juicers in the house? Deborah Glad Tidings. How much of it should you drink per day? It depends on how much you want to drink. It's your option. Um, I don't think there's any kind of if you're just starting, I would just recommend you have your healthy meals and just drink it maybe 3 times a day. That would be all right. I wouldn't drink it too late in the day, because if you do, you'll be up in the night going to the bathroom and stuff like that, because it's a detox, and detox basically is, there has to be a point of elimination. So when we talk about detox, it has to be something that exits the body, and so it usually comes in the form of urination and the other. So yeah, so I got it all done, but I need a glass or a cup to put it in, and I didn't bring one. I'm gonna juice my ginger a little bit later, but let me show you. That's what that looks like. This container that it's in is kind of like a gray color, so it looks like a throw up kind of green, but it's not. It's really a bright green color. It's really a pretty green. But that's what that looks like. Does anybody have any other questions about juicing or juicers? And if you have been juicing, how long have you been juicing, and how is it working for you now? I'd like to hear from you guys on what you're doing. And let me get over here and get something to put this juice in. I'll be right back. are my glasses? All right. I got some different glasses. Usually I have my wine glasses to put these in, but I got some different glasses this morning. So that's what that looks like. And then this is what's left after I pour that amount. So I'm gonna have these two this morning, and then that's what's left. I'll put this up, and then come back to that probably in the afternoon, or when I get back like around 10. Hi, Kathy Shorts, and hi, Detox Diva. How are you? Wow, that is so good. That is so delicious, you guys. I've been dehydrating my ginger fiber and grounding down to make powder, and it is amazing. Really? Wow. Hi, Marlin Music Channel. Really? I want to hear more about that. You're making ginger powder. So what are you doing with the ginger powder? Like making a tea or something? Ooh, that's good. Good morning. What's a good juicer? I haven't juiced since 2005 for my grandma who had cancer. Um, I'm going back and forth with the juicers. And so right now I have a Cuisinart 1000 and it's working okay. I think that most of the time when it sounds like a motorcycle is probably because it I haven't put everything on it properly. So I have to take everything out, or something gets stuck in the little basket. So I have to move things around. And then after I do that, it usually sounds a little bit better. But it's not the greatest juicer, which is really a, um, a shame because the stuff that I need out of it, I love. Like the setup is really nice. The dial for speed control and the spout for regulating what flows, the juice flow is beautiful. I've not seen a juicer like that, but they also make one now that is for Breville that is made just for it's a home juicer, but it's made for the heavy juicers. So if you juicing a lot like I do, it's made for people like me, not like just once or twice a week. So Kathy, I decided to go. I'm juicing this whole week. So yeah, I got some things going on, and juicing is really good if you are stressed or you need you feel like some of the things you're going through, you might need some little help. So some coping mechanisms. Juicing and celery is specifically is said to have properties in it that will help you have balance, mental balance. So I need some mental balance this week. I kill juicers. Me too. Me too. This is the 8th one, maybe the 9th. I don't remember. I don't lost count. But yeah, I need mental clarity and focus. And that's one of the things that you'll find is if you do it on a regular basis, it really helps to get some clarity going. Okay, I have to look into it. I want the healing and health properties from it. And it works. I'm telling you. I drink ginger all by itself, but I just don't feel like drinking it this morning. I'm gonna come back After I drop all the children off at school, I'm gonna come back here and get my ginger going because ginger really helps with pain. Not that I'm in any pain right now, but it helps with inflammation. I noticed that if I go about a week without ginger, like I start setting up pain like in certain areas. And it's like, especially if it's good too if you work out. Cause I've increased my walking and I've increased my movement. And so, sometimes at night my legs are in pain because, I've been moving. And so ginger will help with that. Ginger will help with any kind of pain in your body. So I keep it. I always have like a bowl of it laying around. This house, it's not very often that you will come here and we're without ginger because I don't like pain. My new flush detox is lime grounded chia and ginger with filtered water. That's another thing that I wanted to let you guys know that if you start your juicing journey and you getting hungry and you really want to stick to the juicing, the best thing that you could do to help yourself out is put chia seeds. You can mix chia seeds in it and it'll be more filling for you. So I've been forgetting to mention that, but there was a period of time when, especially when I was going on like days at a time, that I was still hungry, and so I would mix chia seeds, a lot of them too, in my cup or two of juice, and it really, really does help with appetite control. It really helps to give you a fuller feeling, and it's said to have lots of, I think, vitamin C for the chia. I believe it's vitamin or calcium or vitamin C, one of the two. I have to look it up because I haven't really been mentioning it. Make sure you hug the like button. Please hug the like button for me. Thank you, Detox Diva. And that's all in your name, Detox Diva. Tell me about your name. I think you've told me about it before. I want to start having some interviews too we talked about that before, Detox Diva, with how you guys are doing and, just get you guys up on um, StreamYards and just have some conversations with people. And you'll have to tell me, like, if we do that, what's a good time. Is everybody in here on Instagram? Let me know if you're on Instagram. Is ginger still super strong when you juice it? I haven't tried it. I am not much on ginger flavor as a root slice. It's very strong. It's very powerful, and it is so strong. Like when I drink it, my ears ring sometimes, especially if I haven't drank it for a while, because sometimes I have to give myself a little bit of a break. And yeah, so it's very powerful, very powerful. But you can dilute it. I've seen a lot of people dilute the juice. I've seen them dilute it with orange juice or limes or something like that. I know I went to one juice bar and they had lime. You could choose. You could either get lime or orange juice in it. Thank you for the wealth of knowledge. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys supporting me. And I appreciate you guys hanging out to learn what I know. Because if I know it, I'm definitely going to share it. I've been juicing for some time now. And I studied a lot of things about it. Sometimes I get into, because I'm just juicing really for myself, so I get into this thing of like, I know there's some benefits, but yeah, remind me of what they are. And I feel them too, but remind me of what they are so I can teach others the basic um, principles of what's good for what. So I am from Kansas City. So that's what the KC is for, detoxing mind, body, and soul. And that's what Green Balance 3 is, mind, body, and soul. Because I think that all three of those work together. And so, green, because my last name is Green. And um, balance is because we have to juggle and balance the three of those things you just mentioned. And so it's crazy, but and it's difficult, but we have to get to a point where we're doing it. Hi, Arlene. How are you? Thank you for coming. We are talking about juicing today. We talk about juice every day though, but um we're talking about juicing and some of the benefits. And I'm gonna be asking you guys about your names because I think that some of them speak for themselves, but some of you guys, because as you grow, it becomes increasingly harder to watch everybody. And so it is true that, most people who either come to your chat or go to leave a comment on your page, it's like convenient for me to say, okay, let me just see who this is. And on your, not on your page, on your videos, um, to go to their page and say, let me see who this is and what they're doing. And it's easier to do it that way. Let me see. Deborah's Glad Tidings says yes. I don't remember what I was saying, but um, oh, let me see. You said the only thing is for me now, the ginger has been acting like a blood thinner, so I've had to stop taking it. I wonder what that's about. Is ginger? I didn't see that ginger was a blood thinner. That was one of the claims that it's a blood thinner. Hmm. I'm gonna look more into that. I'm really interested in hearing more about that. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm really more. I want to know more. I'm glad to catch your live. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I have had that name since 2014. I used to have presentation in the Black community to teach about the benefits of detoxification. And that's what I want. I want you to help me do because a lot of people don't get that. We need to, even if you aren't juicing like I do, a lot of people don't get that you got to go inside and detoxify your body from the top to the bottom. And I think that, some people say, well, I do it once a year or I do it twice a year, but I honestly think that it should be done once a month. I don't think you should be crossing over into a new month with a lot of the old months build up, if you know what I mean. Maybe it has something to do with the chemo. But I want to know, is that what it's supposed to do? Is it supposed to be a blood thinner? I haven't read that anywhere, but I'm gonna look into it because if that is true, I just don't focus on it. I focus on the other things like the pain is supposed to be what for me it helps with pain. When I'm off ginger, man, the pain from my workouts, the pain from menstrual pain, the pain from just pain in life is overwhelming. And so I do my best to stay on it whenever possible. But there's other things that you can also do that um, celery. Celery is also supposed to be good, and relieving. What do I want to say? It's supposed to be good for. Well, what is I'm all asking you guys. It's so early here this morning. That was a good stretch. So inflammation is what I'm thinking of. Vitamin K is a blood thinner too. Yeah, I know when my dad was doing chemotherapy, he could not, and he had a lot of blood clots in his body. He could not do anything with the vitamin K, which was mostly like the greens. So like kale, collards, and stuff like that, he couldn't have. So yeah, I looked at turmeric, and it looks like a lot like it's in the ginger family. I haven't used turmeric yet. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Keitha. Yes, ma'am. I was on ginger. They when I first read that somewhere, I said, "Let me see." And I used to just be screaming because I have fibroid tumors. They've shrunk now because of the juice therapy and some other kind of therapies that I was on. But they've shrank, and so I used to have awful, painful, hurtful um, menstruals. And so I got on the ginger heavily. I usually have about an 8-ounce jar. And I'm telling you, usually the premenstrual is usually so hard on my body and my mind and my soul. But after I did that ginger, it was here and I didn't even know it was coming. So when I tell you that ginger is a real good menstrual helper, it's a good pain reliever. Believe it. I've been suffering all my life with cramps and pains, and being on ginger has changed my entire life. Oh wow, didn't know that. I have fibroids and endometriosis. Yep. It's good. I'm telling you. It's like I can't be not juicing. It's my medicine, really. If I stop juicing, then that means that all of the issues that I have will return. It's like, those things are not cured, but juicing is my medication. Hi, J3GS Farms. Welcome to the live. How are you? Okay. This ginger and green tea. You told me about the ginger and green tea. How's it working for you? And how long have you been drinking it? Because both of those are very good. The green tea is supposed to be really good. I have to be careful with different kinds of teas. Even some teas that say they're naturally uh, no caffeine have traces of caffeine in them. And for some reason, I can't drink tea caffeine. I will be all up all night looking like a crack addict. So it does something. That type of caffeine is not healthy for my life. So I have to stay. I can't drink the teas, but I can drink coffee. I didn't want the coffee this morning. It's really strange too because usually I roll up out and I'll be like, I need my coffee, I need my coffee. But the last couple of mornings I haven't been drinking coffee like that. Juicing can cure. It takes a while, but you can do it. Yeah, because I don't have any issues right now with I might have had a few weeks ago. Let me see. Maybe a couple of months ago, I was having some issues. I was having some pains and um yeah. So I got back on my ginger, more ginger. I was doing more ginger and it was helping me out quite a bit. So now I am not in any pain. For some reason, I had stepped up my sometimes when you step up your exercise game, your workout game, your legs, when you get back in it, your legs will have my legs anyway will be burning. So the ginger is really good for that. Let me see. Welcome everyone as you enter. Yes, please, thank you. Enter, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Let's see. And promised that I would talk about stress on every morning because, and I've talked about my own stressors right now, but it's important that you find a way. Like this week is outside of my norm. I usually just do it at the beginning of the month, but this week I do have plans on just exclusively juicing. Hi, Elgin. How are you? Welcome to the live. So, um, yeah. See, I'm receiving all these notifications. I gotta there. There's a warm beads compact that helps an old school Midol. Yeah, but mine's is more. That's like a fix. And so, like you want when you know, like I know that I have fibroid tumors, and so you don't want a quick fix on that kind of stuff. You have to get rid of it, and their shrink. You have to, you know, the solution for like fibroid tumors and endometriosis is more than just it's more than just that burn. It's not, that would not work for me. No, I can't do it. I gotta get, it's internal. So I have to work on the inside. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking about this. Um, the, the ginger does something to my body that gives it relief. And it's an amazing thing that I can do that. And find it to be okay. And I can only share with you what things are working for me. I know that juicing is a lot of work, and you will hear people say all kinds of stuff to get around it. All kinds of stuff to get around getting the stuff, washing the stuff, getting the juicer, washing out the juicer. It's a lot of work. It is. But I mean, like I keep saying every morning, I think that I'm worth that work. And it's better than, going in and putting pills together. I could be on some kind of medication. They offer me a surgery alternative to the fibroid tumors, and I was respectfully running out of there and declining. No, thank you. I'm gonna find some kind of a solution. Take care. Take care of your health, host. Yes, 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 yes. I'm doing my best to do that and share it with others. I'm doing my best. Um, Most of the time, you have to pay attention to your stress levels because if you don't, it'll kill you. The stress over being overwhelmed. And it's so hard. It's hard to be completely stress free because there's always life just happening. And some things you can kind of control, but other things that are beyond your control, you just have to let go. And it bothers me, but on a grand scale, what's going on right now. But um, you just have to really just stay in a lot of prayer and do things that will help. When you're stressed out, will help bring that blood pressure down and keep you regulated, keep you mentally regulated. So let's see. Casey, since you said chia is good for water retention, so is it good idea to eat them if you take high blood pressure? Um, I've not heard about that. I've not heard that chia was good for water retention. Hi, Screw. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I put also your plan for 2020 and one video in my watch later. Would you put mines in there too? Put mines in your watch letter too, because I'm trying to carve out these hours. And if you guys need your playlist played, let me know because hi Nene Alfred Vlogs. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Oh no, surgery, yikes. I go in 2 weeks for a mass that was found and I don't want surgery. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, certain things are unavoidable, Vern. Like this, I could, through therapy and sticking with it, I could shrink the fibroid tumor. But whatever you're going through, some things are unavoidable, and you have to. Not everybody can avoid surgery, so I will be praying for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Chia seeds absorb, yeah, and that would make sense. Absorb 30 times their weight in water. They help regulate body fluid. But I'm gonna watch me go get my chia seeds back out. I got a whole thing of them. I brought a big thing of them, and I haven't been using them lately. I'm gonna have to get them chias out because I've been. When you're under stress, you retain water, and so this weekend was not good for me and my and things. So I'm gonna definitely get those chia seeds out. That's why it's not good. You know, I've been seeing people on their weight loss journey and weighing in every day, and it's like, it's nice to be able to see the weight fall off on the scale, but it's just because of how our bodies are made, and you don't know how much water you've retained from day to day, especially women. I'm sure it happens in men too, but especially women, you don't know the retention rate of how much water from day to day is water versus weight that you're at fat loss or muscle gain. It's too much confusion in it for me. So I just basically said, forget it, forget about the scale. I could tell in my clothing, and I could just tell when I'm down. I have this disorder, postural orthostatic. Girl, you got that. Okay, so POTS, which causes dehydration. So I use them daily. It causes dehydration. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. You have that too, Deborah's Glad Tidings? I also had a lot of chia seeds. Casey, how much chia do you use daily? Huh. How are you today, host? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've done better in the past, but this too shall pass, and I'm gonna be okay. And it might be the best okay that I'm gonna be in this 2020 year. Sometimes you just have to unload people, places, and things, and let them continue to do what they're doing and move forward in life. And sometimes it's very painful initially, but as you move along in life, it gets better. So I'm I'm moving into some new things for my life and my family this year. So I'm happy about that. But sometimes you know you have to go through before you can see better. Marlin Music Channel is saying, Queen Organic Love, you know that I watch you every single one of your videos. I know. I'm so grateful for you for that. And I'm up to date on Vern, and I'm up to date. There's some people that, you know, as soon as you get a video out, and I might not always comment on things, but a lot of people's stuff be playing in the background. And so if you wake up one morning and you got this burst of watch hours played, it might have been me. So I know that with me, sometimes that happens with me. So I know that my loyal supporters are definitely playing my playlist, and I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me and listening to my juice journey. And I also appreciate those of you who have brought your own information, because I never claim to know everything. I promise you, there's so much I could still learn, and I'm always very open to learning more. That's why in my description it says this discussion is open to those who are wanting to or who have already, and it's an open discussion, and it's I'm not imposing what I think and what I believe on you, and you're not doing the same thing. So in that way, it's a stress-free zone. So um yeah, too much of anything is not a good thing. No, you're right. You're right on that. So I got this one down, you guys, already this morning. And before I get off this live, I'm gonna be working on this one. Did you want juice? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I finished it up. Drive safely. I love you. Yes, we all do learn from each other. That is so true. How much do you recommend and how often? I don't use a lot either, but I know I only know because of what I live with. You're done with that. Yes, I am. I'm done with it. And I'm gonna get this one down too. And I might have to go to the bathroom in a minute. Love you too. Drive safely. I need to turn that down. What did you juice this morning? Just plain celery. I'm gonna come back after I drop off the kids at school. I'm gonna come back and make me some ginger because I need ginger. I need ginger in my entire life. I am looking for a playlist partner. I'll be your playlist partner. um, I need to carve out these hours. This hours, Vern, how many more hours? You should be up there because you was on for 5 hours. I'm gonna have to do. I want to do a marathon too because I'm not doing my silent lives like I used to with my music stream, and so I might have to either get back to that because these hours ain't no joke. They're really not. It's like, oh my God. I'm starting to juice prep. My bottles are due in today. I got some bottles. Did you see them? The ones that let me show you right quick. Ugh. Are these the ones you got from Amazon? Like this? Did you order these? I got these a couple of weeks ago and I still haven't used them. But these are for on the go. I haven't really had to do too much traveling lately. So those are gonna be for on the go. Um, when I get ready to leave out. Take care, everyone. Are you out of here? I have to get back to work. Much love to everyone. Thank you so much, Detox Diva, for coming through. I really appreciate that. You hung out with us and shared your wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Um, let's see. Nightbot. Who did Nightbot get? I'll start yours tonight. I'm starting to juice prep. I heard that already. Yeah, because I might do that next week too. I'm gonna increase. I think that this month promises to be a pretty stressful month, and so until I can get some things done, I'm gonna be juicing. I'm gonna be juicing heavily, just so I make sure that I love the clarity that comes with it. It is a lot of work, like I said, and but I know that this time right now for me is not a good time for me to be eating a lot of processed foods or a lot of out to eat junk. So I'm just going to be juicing for the next few days. So I am about 10 more minutes in, and then I'm going to end the live. So if there's anything else, I need to wait out this 10 minutes. Let's see, what can we talk about? We talked about stress. Yours are glass. Yeah, maybe I should get the glass ones too, but maybe not. I think there's a reason why I got the plastic ones. I saw the glass ones there, but I just, with the way my family is set up, they'd be busted all over the floor. So, or dropped out of the refrigerator. So yeah, no. Yeah, plastic is good for me. Um, let's see. Let me finish this up. My stomach is growling so loud. I was on a live the other night and I always play all my lives back and I could hear my stomach growling in there. It's something that I just really have to ignore because if I paid attention to that bully of my stomach, sometimes it's just, and I heard that especially with women, that as you get older, sometimes that churning and all that stuff going on in there is just age related and digestion related. So, but it sounds like it's growling and it's like, whew, not bubbling, growling, like hunger pains. So, um, we talked about on Saturday whether fast weight loss was healthy or a slow and steady weight loss is best. And so I think we all came to the conclusion that a slow and steady, because everybody's on their weight loss journeys right now. And so we made the decision that our it's healthiest to be able to lose weight slow and steady. You're more likely to keep it off. I will let it play while sleeping. Baby girl vibes, welcome to the live. Peace and blessings to our beautiful host, Miss Green. Thank you so much, Green Organic. Peace and blessings to everyone in blue and to everyone in the chat. How is everyone? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just gotta, you know, sometimes I go through, I start reminiscing and I start getting to a point where, I miss my mother and I miss some people. So sometimes I have to just slow down and just walk slow and get back on my juice. So that's where I am right now. Yeah, so I'm trying to finish this out before, and if there's any other topics, who needs a playlist, buddy? We can do that. Um, my playlist, I have a lot of stuff in my playlist. If any of you guys would like to run it, leave comments on it, then I can come back to you and play anything you may have because I do that. Like I said, a lot of things are usually playing in the background for me, so you might not see comments, and because I am somewhat busy with the kids and everything here every day, I don't always get a chance to leave a comment or have time for proof. But if you see a burst in your hours, that was me. Yeah, that which what I said with the missing people. I just go through, so usually at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year, and then when I'm going through personal things, I just be like, I wish I could have somebody on the phone, like I used to. I do have other people, but my mother, I talk to her a lot about stuff. And so it's like sometimes I find myself trying to call her and it's like, no. And when she first died, I had her phone. And so I was like, who is calling her line? And it was me. So it's just routine. I mean, it was just habit. So it was just by habit that I was doing that. But yeah, I was kind of glad when it went off. Um, so that, I couldn't do that no more. We got about 5 more minutes, you guys. 5 more minutes. I'll run you tonight. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate that. I'm well. Thank you so much for asking. Very well. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. It's good when people are in their best and being their best. That was me as well with my mom. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna check out of here because I'm starting to feel my tears, and it's just a new day.